Hi, welcome to the Dynamic Attribute Provider plugin series. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to make a policy that is only valid for a certain period of time. The Dynamic Attribute Provider plugin can pull attributes from different data sources without enrolling them on CloudAz, and use attributes from different sources in one policy. If you're unfamiliar with what the AP plugin does, we will attach a link to our previous videos in our description. For this use case, I have added an additional column called role expiration date. The role expiration date indicates when this user's position expires. To use this function, we will need to write a comparison in our advanced condition. For additional information, you can use the ISO standard format or month with aberrations. These are the only two formats CloudAz will recognize. On my CloudAz, I've created a policy called Allow Account Manager 3 from Central America with a valid role expiration date to access insurance policy details in the United States. Similar to our previous policies, this policy is also a sub-policy under the Deny User to View Insurance Policy Details. When the policy controller receives a request, it will evaluate all the policies under the parent policy and determine if there's a matching policy for exceptions. This allow policy have a subject component called Account Manager 3 with an attribute of role equal to Account Manager 3, and another attribute of region equal to Central America. This means the subject will only be applied to users with both traits. We'll have a resource component called Insurance Policy Details on country level, with an attribute country equal to user's country. And our action component view. This component dictates the action the subject is allowed to perform. And finally, in our advanced condition, we're using an expression called user.role expiration date greater than the current time.time. The role expiration date is an attribute from the user, which we have showed previously, and the current time represents the current time zone of the PDP. Let's go to my policy validator. In my policy validator, I have already created a test case for this policy. Here, we're simulating the effect of someone with the employee ID number 3 accessing the insurance policy detail of POL001. We get an allowed response because the employee with the ID number 3 matches with our policy. Let's try with someone that doesn't match with our policy. Here, we get a failed response because the employee with ID number 2 doesn't match with any of our policies, so our parent policy will deny him from accessing POL001. With this, we conclude our video on NextLabs Dynamic Attribute Provider plugin. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the NextLabs channel and stay tuned for more CloudAz videos.